For many, the first week of June always felt like the start of summer gaming season, and this week is no different. This week in PS2 History has you exploring Hogwarts with complete freedom, smashing your way through classic movie moments in LEGO form, and heading back to Liberty City for a brand new chapter in one of gaming's biggest franchises. Welcome back to This Week in PS2 History. Let's jump in. Imagine finally being let loose inside Hogwarts. No restrictions, multiple characters, and secrets hidden around every corner of the castle. Dropping on June 2nd, 2004, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban took everything the earlier games built and opened it up in a big way. Instead of being locked into playing as Harry, you could freely switch between Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and each one brought something essential to the experience. That wasn't just for variety. It was built into the core gameplay. Hermione could cast spells like Chronophores to animate statues, while Ron used Carpe Retractum to traverse large gaps. Puzzles were designed around teamwork, which made exploring Hogwarts feel more dynamic and interactive. And that exploration was the real highlight. The castle felt larger, more alive, and full of collectibles like chocolate frog cards. You could fly on Buck Break, take part in dueling challenges, and uncover secrets tucked away all over the grounds. I spent some time with this one, and it really felt like the point where the Harry Potter games hit their stride, capturing both magic and the darker tone of the third film. Before LEGO games had voices, they had to tell entire stories through slapstick comedy, and somehow a silent plastic Indiana Jones made it work perfectly. On June 3, 2008, Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures, proved that the LEGO formula still had plenty of life left in it. Following the success of LEGO Star Wars, this game adapted the original Indy trilogy with that same mix of humor and accessibility, but with its own unique identity. What really stands out is the charm. Without voice acting, every scene is told through exaggerated animations and visual gags, and it works surprisingly well. Some of the most iconic moments from the films are recreated in ways that are both familiar and completely ridiculous at the same time. Gameplay sticks to the addictive loop: solve puzzles, smash everything in sight, and collect as many studs as possible. Indy's whip adds a lot to the mechanics too, letting you swing across gaps, interact with the environment, and handle enemies in creative ways. The co-op is seamless, which made this one a go-to for just kicking back and playing with someone else. Even late in the PS2's life, this showed the system could still deliver a polished, fun, and content-packed experience. Now, what if you could go back to Liberty City before Grand Theft Auto 3, and this time tear through the streets on a motorcycle that never existed in the original game? On June 6, 2006, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories made its way to the PS2, bringing a full-scale Grand Theft Auto experience back to the console, and at a budget price no less. Originally released on the PSP, this felt like a second chance for a lot of players to jump back into Liberty City. Set in 1998, you play as Tony Cipriani, working to rebuild the Leon crime family's power. The city itself is familiar, but the stories, missions, and overall progression give it a completely fresh feel. One of the biggest additions was motorcycles, something that was missing entirely from Grand Theft Auto 3. Flying through Portland or Staten Island on a bike completely changed how the city felt to navigate. It didn't have the scale of San Andreas, but it didn't need to. I definitely put some time into this one, and for the price, it felt like an incredible deal. A full Grand Theft Auto experience that still held up with everything that came before it. From exploring the halls of Hogwarts, to smashing your way through Indiana Jones adventures, and tearing through Liberty City, this week was packed with unforgettable open worlds. So which one had your attention? Were you hunting down chocolate frogs, collecting studs, or running jobs for the Leon family? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you're enjoying the series, be sure to like and subscribe as we push toward the next milestone. I'm Dan Gnadt, the PS2 guy, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember, stay retro.
Midnight strikes!